Welcome, welcome. Manchester United face Everton at home. It's another huge game after the international break. It's a much needed 3 points, and this is going to be a preview talking about the predicted team tactics, what to expect from Manchester United and Ruben Amorim's quotes ahead of the game, talking about what to expect from Everton, but mainly talking about the future games and what is kind of the whole for United now. Again, United on a good bit of form, 5 unbeaten games for Manchester United now, 3 wins and 2 draws. And obviously, it was very disappointing before the international break to get that result away at Tottenham. I think we could have got the win. I think we should have got the win, but I think now is moving on to the next batch of fixtures. It's no international break now for a while, so that will massively help United. But ultimately, the main important thing is that we're back playing football. And in terms of team news, SESKO's out. He wasn't in training. We expect him to be out for a little longer. Harry Maguire wasn't in training. Neither was Kobbie Mainoo. They are the 3 players who are out at the moment for Manchester United. Everyone else is fit and available, which again, having Lisandro Martinez back is a huge boost. Could he potentially start the game? We'll talk about that. But listen, Everton United have had some good form against them of late. And I think it does massively help us being at home as well. I think our home form's been pretty good. Now, I believe United are unbeaten in their last 11 games against Everton, which again is a huge positive. You look at the last time we played them was a draw. How good at some one of our, I would say, poorer performances, but before that was a draw. And then we had one of Amorim's probably best wins, 4-0 against Sean Dyche's Everton at home. So, listen, I do expect Manchester United to get the win. I think it's going to be an important game. I think it's going to be a very, very tense game as well. But I think it's a perfect opportunity for some players to show what they're about. Now, in terms of team going into this game, in goal will obviously be Lamont. He had a pretty good international break. He made his debut for Belgium, which again, very, very good. And it shows the hard work he's been putting in. He played 90 minutes for them. Had a clean sheet as well. So again, very, very good performance from him. In terms of the back three, now there are options. De Ligt, obviously someone who called up. He played only 1 game for Netherlands during the international break. He's someone who has been immense this season, and I do expect him to start this game in that central centre-back position. Now, right centre-back and left centre-back. Now, Martinez on the left potentially. I think it's way too early to even consider starting him. It could be too early to even give him minutes, but I would not start Martinez in this game. I'd go Shaw on the left, De Ligt in the middle, and Yoro on the right. Now, Mazraoui is someone who has been part in training. He played 2 games for Morocco. I believe he played both 90 minutes in those games. So he very well could be in contention to start this game. But I'd go with Yoro, I'd go De Ligt and go for Shaw. That's been the main back three for United. I know at Tottenham Maguire came in and he's going to be fighting to get his way back into the team. But I think you have to give the back three that's been doing so well this season in aerial duels, physical duels, and ultimately in the games in which we played, they've been our best 3 performers. So I think you have to give those 3 the benefit of the doubt. Now, wing back, again, you could see Delo play there. You could see Dorgu play there. I think it will be Dorgu. Now, Amorim was talking about Shaw potentially playing there in at left wing back, and he said he can do that, but I think it'd be Dorgu in this game, and I think you got Ahmad right wing back. I think that makes sense. You want to be able to push Everton back, and I'll talk about Everton in a moment. But yeah, I think that would be the wing back that I'd go for. 2 midfield, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. That's been the strongest front 3 for Manchester United so far. Sorry, the strongest midfield 2 so far. Casemiro was immense for Brazil during the international break. He played 2 games for them. He got a goal. And I think 1 game a week is massively helping Casemiro. He looks fitter. He looks sharper. And I think he looks very, very good on the ball. And has some good performances for United. Then Bruno as well. He got a hat-trick. He was suspended for 1 of the games for Portugal, but he did get a hat-trick in 1 of them. So he looks on form. And again, he's been very, very good for Manchester United in terms of getting goals and assists. And also his record against Everton's very, very good. Then through the middle, Cunha again. I think you'll see Mason Mount come in. I think he'll go Cunha, Mbeumo and Mount. Now, obviously SESKO being out, Cunha had a decent international break, and Mbeumo not going to the World Cup with Cameroon, which is disappointing. But yeah, I think he'll go with Cunha, Mbeumo and Mount as the front 3. Now, you very well could see Mainoo come in, but again, I think he is out injured. Amorim said you'll have to see how he is in training over the weekend. But I think certainly that would be the strongest front three right now, I believe, with probably with SESKO being out for a while, and I think it makes a lot of sense to go with that front three. We've seen it play time and time before in the earlier stage of the season. I remember opening game against Arsenal. I think it was Fulham as well, maybe Burnley. So there has been games where we've seen them. And then Burmo, hopefully can get some more goals. He looked very, very comfortable for Manchester United settling in, and hopefully he can get some goals. So that would be my team. Now, look at how United need to play. We're at home. We have to go with them, with the momentum, and go and get the win. I think our home form been very, very good. We've only lost 1 at home, and we scored 11 at home and conceded 6, which is way better than our away form. So we really need to kind of up the table. Again, we're the last game of the weekend, so every other team we've played, so we'll be able to see what points we can get. Currently we're on 18, so 3 points would take us up to third, but again, depending on how the other games go, I think it's going to be a big game. I think it's going to be a must-win game. So let's see what does happen there. It's going to be tough, but I do expect United to get the win. Now let's look at Everton. Everton are a team who've had some good performances. I watched them at Spurs, which was probably not their best performance, but they've had some decent performances. They beat Fulham in their last game. They got a draw against Sunderland, who again are very, very good. They've beaten Palace this season. And they've got some good players on form as well. Iliman Ndiaye, Jack Grealish, Keane at the back's been very, very good. We know they got a solid defensive record. But again, you go with the form, you go with the history in this fixture. You expect United to get the win. I think we will have the quality to do so. They're a good side, but I think United will get the win. I'm going to go with a 3-0 win. Again, hopefully we can get another clean sheet. Lamond has only had 1 at United, but it's a big game for Ruben Amorim. We're back after the international break. Hopefully we can get the win. Thanks for watching. First video, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.